Greetings and salutations. Thanks for coming.
What am I doing? This was a terrible entrance. A terrible entrance.
Yeah, 50-50.
Try this again.
What an anticlimactic entrance. Let's try that. Just forget you've ever seen me. Let's try this again from the beginning.
Hello, Orlando!
Get a tiny matching tattoo on that pristine canvas for decades new. To impress a walking ransom knows who's got more ink than all the plays that Shakespeare wrote. And you'll wonder why she don't get what you say as you stare into the eyes of someone half your age. It's the folly of love. Oh, it's the folly of love. It's the folly of love. It's the folly of love. Fly a girl halfway across the land, violin placed on her dainty hand. Then she thanks some random stranger on the internet for some likes he gave her, yet she hasn't thanked you yet. And you sweat and swear as the pressure's rising. You're just in the throes of a midlife crisis. It's the folly of love. 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 So you sing some bars and chords, hallelujah, to a lady child who stood and stared right through ya. 'Cause you can't speak love and passion to someone who hasn't lived, and you'll never find that treasure, 'cause she hasn't one to give. So you stare into those pretty vacant eyes, and only now you start to realize it's the folly of love. 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 So's my butler, Santa's my best babe. The centaur drives my chariot that takes me down the way, over a river made of fire, through a street that's paved in bones. I got a dozen zombie skeletons who walk me to my throne in the land of the dead. Hey boy, ain't it grand? I'm the overlord of the underworld, 'cause I hold horror's hand in the land of the dead. I'm darkside royalty. I'm born now in the underground, and you can't take that from me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. self-explanatory. Cerberus, my lapdog, loyal as can be. My bed is made of skulls and nimble like a luxury. I got a dragon's blood jacuzzi, born on singing school, and seven-headed hydra living in my swimming pool. In the land of the dead, and grand, I'm overlord of the underworld, 'cause I hold Laura's hand. In the land of the dead, I'm torch-like royalty. I'm barred out in the underground. They can't take that away from me. You can't take that from me. It's just a prop. It's just a prop.
Right.
Ignore the prop. Land of the Dead. Okay, so you guys probably know that was from a Cartoon Network show called The Grim Adventures of Voltaire. It blows my mind. Well, actually, that was not the first song I did for that show. The first song I did for that show was about my favorite organ. And that song came out in 2002. Land of the Dead came out later. Because I remember in 2002, my son was only a couple of years old. Right? He was born in 1998, so he would have been like 4. I probably started writing brains when he was 3. But Land of the Dead, that was a few years later. And at this point, he was like cognizant of what was going on around him. And I just remember sitting in like this den. Oh, we had money then. Okay. It's all your fault. I love you. I love our shitty romance. In any case, I was sitting in the living room and I was writing Land of the Dead. And my son walks in. And he's like 5 or 6 or 7. 6, maybe. He says, "Papa?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "That song you're writing?" He's like, "Oh, you're listening to the song I'm writing? That's amazing." He's like, "Yeah, so in the song, you say, your bed is made of skulls, you're in the lap of luxury." I said, "That is correct." You're really listening. That's amazing. And he's like, "So I just have one question." I was like, "Sure, what's that?" He's like, "Well, if you were actually rich, wouldn't your bed be like, I don't know, comfortable?" Because a bed made of skulls sounds awfully uncomfortable. And I was just like, go to your room! I made you with my jams. Gross. I'd always fucked with him so hard. I would tell him all that. I was like, when I was losing an argument, that was my go-to. I just be like, I made you with my jams. And that's not an opinion, that's just science. Every grown man in here came out of another grown man's dick. Gross. Gross. Science is disgusting. That's all I'm saying. But he was always so dark like that. I don't know where the fuck he gets that shit. There was one time I got called to his school. The principal calls me up. He's like, "Your son said some terrible things in school today, and he's grounded. He's in detention. You have to come pick him up." I was like, the Cuban in me came out immediately. We're on a chunk. I said, instantly became super cubiche, you know, super macho dad, you know. Wait, suddenly I became Mexican. I don't know why. I know why. Anyway, so marrying a Mexican, it's infecting my Cubanness. It's making me sexier. Anyway, Jesus Christ, where's the story going? So I go to pick him up at school, And I'm ready to just whoop his ass. And I'm not a child abuser, but as a Cuban father, you know, I will take my fucking shoe off and throw it at you from across the room. And maybe try not to miss, I don't know. And I'm looking at him like, you've humiliated your family. And I look at the principal and I said, what did he say? The principal looks at me, he says, he was singing a song that was highly inappropriate. And I was like, really? And what song was that? He said, it was called Zombie Prostitute. That's bad. You're in trouble, mister. We walked out of there and went straight to get ice cream. I was alone and I needed a date. I was taking a walk past the cemetery gate. I saw a sign that said for a good time. Take a left down to the number 8. Went through the gateway and I'm pretty sure I saw some eyes sticking out of a sepulcher. I took a step into the tomb of a review. That's where I met her, the zombie prostitute. La 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 la. I gotta tell you, this song is awkward as fuck to sing in Russia. Because here, da is just a sound, right? When I go, da 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 da, it doesn't have any meaning. But in Russia, da means yes. So after seeing a bunch of like really explicit lyrics and I'm fucking a zombie, I get to the chorus and I just seem so overzealous. I grabbed her left breast and I'm pretty sure I tore it. I singled down, but she didn't have the stomach for it. The teeth fell out and her tongue fell out the boob. But all in all, she was rotten kind of cute. Well, I was tense, it was plain to see. A sort of rigor mortis was coming over me. I didn't want to see it, but I just had to believe it. I had to sit before the sit in front of me. Yes, 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 well, now I'm falling apart from my head down to my toes. I don't know which of my organs is the next to go. I've been such a sleaze since she gave me the disease. Wouldn't you know that I'm a zombie gigolo? I took my first client on a date. We took a walk to the cemetery gate. I got under her slip, but then I heard her rip. I pulled it out and I said, you were watching? Gross! And hot. Finally, I'm destitute in the tomb of a repute. She's a rotten kind of cute for a zombie prostitute. Don't be shy. Step right up on a reasonable guy. Don't be frightened by the look in my eye. Just a rabbit you made your father's style. Well, I'm just shy and scared of this place. Fish out of water from outer space. You can see that the drips left me tied and drained. So why don't you be a pal and bring me some brains? Let's make this song slightly more interesting.
Okay.
When I say brains, you say brains.
Okay.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. eye. Why? Fuck eyes. All of you ever say brains? My organs mixed up. Go down to your neighbor's place. See the expression on his face. You're doing him a favor and wrong to me. He ain't using his brains just like he did. Go down to Mr. McGee's. He hasn't had thoughts since 43. His brain is a portrait of atrophy. He ain't using it, why not give it to me? Brains, I won't lie, but if your brains are zombified, should they might be hits the rage, they will give it a thought to redeem their brains. Brains, it's okay. It's not a matter if it isn't great. And at first they think it's strange. They won't think twice if you don't have a brain.
Don't want to eat them.
Big ones, fat ones, short ones, tall ones, so collectible, especially the small ones. I'm tired of cooking and skillet. My belly's rumbling and I gotta need to fill it. I'm gonna ride with the heat on the drink on. Let's just grab myself a straw and I drink on. To see a letter from the alphabet. It was fucking amazing. Next time we're doing the whole fucking alphabet in Orlando. P. No. Yeah, that doesn't work at all, does it? You've been swept, go around. Bring me every single brain in town. With all these brains, can't help but think that there is one left out there to drink. Boy, come on, gang! Here's a soul that try to protect. Bring it down here, meter, and then I promise I'll be your bestest friend. Brains, I won't lie. All your brains are zombified. She might think it's the rain, but she won't give it a thought to repeat her brains. Brains, it's okay. It's not a matter if it isn't great. And if at first they think it's strange, she won't think twice if you don't have a brain. Hooray. Bring your brain. Hey! Bring your brain. Hey! Bring your brain. So, there's a writer. There's a writer by the name of John Ringo. I met him at Dragon Con many years ago. He wrote a book. The name eludes me at the moment, but he gave me a copy years ago when it came out. He's like, I'm giving you a copy of this book because you're in it. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, towards the end of the book, he gave me the page numbers, like, 495 or whatever it was. Just check it out when you get home. So apparently the book is about a zombie apocalypse. About an infection that spreads. Yeah, okay. That's where I'm going with this. Yeah. And the city's just getting shut down all over the place. Everything's closing.
That sounds familiar.
But somehow, I play the last concert of humanity. You know, I'm not a scientist, so I'm not going to get too deeply into the whole coronavirus thing. I'm just going to say that I find it so fucking irritating that things are closing. Like, I get it, there's probably very good reasons. Again, this is why I'm not in charge. And I was like, I just had 3 shows get canceled. Boston canceled, Providence canceled, San Francisco canceled. The reason being that the governors of each of those cities have revoked the entertainment license of all of the bars and clubs to ensure that nothing fun will be going on that people will gather for. So, like I said, I'm not trying to villainize anybody. Like I said, they're probably all a lot smarter than I am. But I was like so irritated You know, look, I get the picture, right? Like, to me, it's like a week's wages. It could be somebody's life. I totally get it. The thing is, though, that I had to look deep inside of myself and ask myself, why does it make me so angry? And I realized, because I'm the guy who would play the violin while Rome burned. Because I am the guy who will literally be smiling and drinking a bottle of rum as the ship sinks. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm a nihilist, and I don't care as long as we're smiling and having fun. So I guess that's my really weird backwards way of saying thank you so much for coming out tonight. Am I really going to do this? It seems like such a bad idea. Oh, I forgot to mention the punchline of the John Ringo story. So I turn to the page and I start reading it. Not only the reason I play the very last concert of humankind is because during When You're Evil, I get torn to fucking shreds by zombies. Thanks, Ringo. Said no Beatle ever. It's gonna be a long night. Okay. You know what? Here's what's gonna happen now. I'm gonna embarrass myself in front of all of you.
Okay.
I am. I'm looking at the set list. I'm like, why did I put that there? I don't know how to play that song. That song is beyond my capabilities. However, unfortunately or fortunately, however you want to look at it, after 20 years of this song being around, it kind of went viral with a fan video. And now I've kind of feel compelled to play it because there's maybe many of you here tonight who never heard of me before seeing the video for the night. And so, what you don't know is I never played this song before because I literally cannot. So, I feel like I'm amongst friends. I'm going to go out on the limb. Not going to be perfect. I'm probably going to fuck it up. Don't think of it as a mistake. Think of it as the limited edition version of the night. This is hard enough without a metronome that's louder than my playing. I love your enthusiasm though. Sing along instead. Days the wife whom I lose, the one to whom I should be right. Those who warm my fears and kin, I always give into the night. Mother always warned me such being an nocturnal soul. Besides just being simply strange, from some illness of the mind. Night, she calls me. She calls me. She calls me. She calls me. Swings in her velvet dress and pulls me towards her in the dark. While the others rest. While the others rest. While the others rest. I almost went to the Spanish version. I'll get to it. Paint the call, the time has come for you children of the night. Gather round like suckling dogs. Mother's come, she is alive. Come with me to the other side. Make that girl in black your bride. La noche llama, me llama, me llama, me llama. Steven And I've been playing this song frequently now, and I'm getting better at it. Is that what they meant by practice? Shit. That's what I was supposed to be doing all the time. So it seems very strange to me, that blue, quiet, lonely street, draped in all that mystery, could be so sweet and comforting. At night she calls me, she calls me, she calls me, she calls me. She sways in her velvet dress and pulls me toward her in the dark, while the others rest, while the others rest, while the others rest. I just recently made that harder than it needed to be a week ago when I played it in Mexico City. And I don't know if you know this, but I'm working on a Spanish album. Some interesting things have happened in Mexico. Raise your hand if you're Mexican. All right. Okay, that'll do. I don't want ice coming in here. Podemos chiscar así, ¿ok? No te ríes, gringo. Vete para la mierda. What I said was, thank you so much for your input, sir. Instant translation right here on this stage. No, but in all seriousness, so I've been living part-time in Mexico because I got engaged to a lovely Mexican lady. And so she's a singer also, and we had a meeting at a record label, and we were sitting there, and the executive looks at me and he says, you know what Spotify is? I was like, does it pay me? He's like, probably not. I was like, then no, I don't know what Spotify is. I know what Spotify is. And he's like, have you ever checked your Spotify data? I was like, no. He's like, well, let's take a look. So he pulls down this giant screen, puts up my Spotify data, and he's like, hey, do you know what's the city where the most people listen to you on Spotify? And I said, okay, I'm going to go with either Moscow or Los Angeles or Chicago. And he said, no, Mexico City. And I had two thoughts immediately. The first thought was, that makes me so proud to know that my Latino brothers and sisters listen to my music in Mexico City. And the second thought I had was those cheap fucks. Compra el disco, way. Buy the fucking record. But anyway, so I've been working on I've been translating my songs into Spanish for the Spanish album. So I played the night last Friday in Mexico City entirely in Spanish while trying to do all that shit that happens in the song. I also played Raised by Bats in Spanish. Which I gotta tell you, it doesn't translate great because like one of the waiters after the show walked up to my fiance and was like, hey, is that your fiance playing? He's like, so what's the story with them? Are those children's songs? They're not children. So he's like, that song I was raised by bats. But you know, he said, sí, pero ¿cómo se llama la pinche canción? Murciélagos. Por murciélagos me creí. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Por murciélagos me crié.
No, no es ese. Oh shit, this is what's going to turn into Mexican town meeting. No.
Me criaron murciélagos.
Me crecí con tus murciélagos.
Crecí.
Crecí, me crecí.
I grew up with.
Yes.
Not I was raised with.
Más o menos, I will say. No, because you have to understand it has to fit into the rhythm of the song. So it can't just be a direct translation. Anyway, I'm getting way off the case here. The point of the story is I'm making a goddamn Spanish album and sing a goddamn song in Spanish. I got another story. So, Day of the Dead. And you guys might know that it's a Mexican holiday. Day of the Dead, my fiance calls me, she lifts up her phone, she says, Oye, escucha lo que están tocando! In other words, hey, listen to what they're playing. And I hear Day of the Dead playing in the background. And I said, oh my God, that's amazing. Were you at home?